Yeah.
I'm gonna win them all with Coco. Who doesn't love this guy?
I mean, the thing is, if you have a nice enough melodic, you can have a beauty contest almost in the bag with that alone.
Yeah, but Coco can dance. Dance, Coco.
Okay.
Lavi for smart.
Hey.
Lavi is a
As we head off into the unknown, never knowing where our journey goes. We struggled hard to get this far, and now's our time to reach the stars. The future may seem bleak and dark, but I know the light within our hearts will shine the way for us to start. The road to victory, together united we will succeed. This dream of ours will never die. No matter what, we'll be ready to fight. The path ahead is clear enough for me. As we head down the road to victory. Pokemon!
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Lavi right now is sat in the bed. Now that everything's sort of settled down and you know he's got the shattered shards of his burst crystal in his hand, and he's kind of just he's upset. He's kind of like now that no one can. He's been doing that thing where he puts on a strong front so no one can see, but like now he's behind closed doors. He's kind of like.
And then I knock on the door.
Lavi,
Hey, Lavi, can I come in?
Lavi's like, and he quickly puts the crystal away. He's like, sure.
Wipes his face.
Oh
I
no.
heard about Stan Lee.
Hey, how you feeling?
Yeah. And Lavi just sort of smiles. He's like, oh, you know me, getting by.
Yeah. It seems like you're healing up nicely.
Yeah, no, it's whatever Watashi and whatever they did seems to be working a trick. So.
So sorry about your burst crystal. Is there anything we can do about it?
Oh, I mean, damn. It was just a crystal. I mean.
Here, I'll just look up the crystal on eBay and maybe we could just buy you a new one.
Scarlett's there on a computer in the corner of the room. Look, $2, 2 Pokebenjis on Amazon. 99% rating. Yeah, so Lavi is, he's like, he's trying to shrug it off. He's like, I mean, I don't know, it's just, it's going to be weird not going to be able to burst with Lucario. It was I don't know, he and I have become such close friends, and now Charizard and I were able to burst, and it's not really, unlike battle bonding, it's not like, it's much more personal than that. Like, I feel true, like, trust from my Pokemon when they allow the burst to happen, and I don't know, I feel like I can't do that anymore.
I mean, the bond will always still be there, even if you can't burst.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, I'm sure, who knows, I'm sure there's another burst crystal out there, just, I've relied on the burst form for a lot recently. It's got to have a lot of struggles, and I'm wondering how I'm going to be strong enough now without it.
Aw, come on, you're Lavi. You can do anything.
Lavi smiles, and he's just like, thanks, Luna.
Like punch him in the arm. Not like a real punch, but like...
Yeah, I got that.
Wham!
Lavi and smacks her into the wall. Smacks her through this wall.
Hey, I'm strong now. I could probably block that.
Yay!
So anyway, we'll wait until you recover, and we could probably maybe find out some information around town, and hopefully we can maybe find you a new crystal. I don't know too much about burst crystals, honestly, though.
Well, we found ours in a shop, so who knows? There might be one around here, but yeah. Thanks,
just be hopeful.
Lavi smiles again and just kind of has like a weird thing, and then just sort of looks away, and he's like, "Yeah, thanks."
No problem.
You're all right.
You're all right.
You're all right.
Charlotte is in the library. What is she doing in the library?
Reading.
What is Jade and Scarlet doing?
See, I could. Did I see Lavi's crystal break?
I was just saying that I was kind of went to the library and because I saw Jade was going there anyway, and I was like I could research. Because I was going to actually research into burst crystals and see if there's any way we could find another one.
Well, I'm just.
to help. So.
Well, I think the best thing for Jade to do is to give her good friend Amber a call.
Okay, Scarlet, why don't you give a general education check or occult education, whichever's better for you.
Okay.
Okay, you are very fortunate because Monarch Town in proximity is so close to Route 7. There's a few books at this particular Pokemon Center that they don't have anywhere else.
Right.
Couple of them are written in Ransei though, so it's going to be a little hard for you to translate, but they do look familiar. Like, you start flipping through them, there are some things about samurai and some like speculative arts and channeling and stuff that you've never seen at any other center.
Oh, cool. Okay. Well, I want to take. Obviously, I want to collect up these books.
Mm-hmm. You've got them. So what's Jade doing?
Calling your good friend Amber.
And she's on the phone. She goes, "Oh, hi."
Ring, 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 ring.
Phone call.
Amber.
Hey,
Hi.
Jade. What's up?
Hi. I have a interesting issue that I'm hoping you might be able to help me with. What do you know about burst crystals?
Oh, I don't know jack shit about those, but
Who in your family knows about burst crystals?
oh yes. Unfortunately, it's not Steven that knows about them. She gives you.
Damn.
You can hear the eyebrows wiggle when
And
she
Jade
says.
just goes, "Damn it," under her breath.
She says, actually, the reason that our family lives in Aristocrat Harbor is that the proximity to Ransei. They were actually researching burst crystals before anyone else.
That didn't surprise me at all, considering.
She says, why don't you guys, if you're looking to do things about burst crystals, we're actually heading up to Aristocrat Harbor next month.
Next month.
Next month? Okay. Yeah, I'll actually go ahead and let you know we are looking for a replacement one. Something happened.
We'll give a check. Well, I don't know if you know this, but there's actually a contest happening up there real soon. Maybe you can enter?
Oh, what is it?
Like a Pokemon contest, like those things where you get dressed up with your Pokemon.
Oh. I will take a coordinator class, I guess, because I do not know anything about that. Do you know any coordinators?
What do you mean? You're
obviously
from Hoenn.
well, yeah, but Jade's sense of style is not what you would consider, let's say, mass appeal.
She goes, well, I'm entering the smart teacher competition. I bet you could do that too. Plus, you kind of got the whole, and she, like, you could feel the eye wiggling again. You kind of got the whole sexy nerd thing going, so you might have a little bit of that in you.
Ember just made Jade blush.
You sense, ever since getting a girlfriend, she's kind of changed a little.
Hey.
She's a little bit more bold.
Hey, welcome back.
Okie dokie then. Okie dokie then.
Wanna hear
Sure. I will look into that, and I will see if I have an appropriate Pokemon, and I'll tell the others, and no problem.
She says, okay,
Thank you.
I'll see you next month.
Yeah, see you then.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Click.
Bye. Oh my god. Why does Jade feel flustered?
Jade is the big gay.
Jade,
Actually,
yeah.
I think Jade just has a weakness for Team Prism. I think like first plaid now Amber.
There's apparently a contest next month, and I guess it'll relate to a burst crystal, so we should totally check that out and go visit Amber.
Yeah. Anyway, Scarlett's got these books, and it's like, I can't read this, but I know who would like to read this, and she's like, runs down here.
Why is there a heart next to me?
And then she kind of like
Oh,
jumps
I
over.
don't know why that's there. Hold on, let me get rid of that.
Sorry, carry on. Scarlet, write it down.
Carry on. Yeah, okay.
All right, Scarlet, you go back into the back. Jade, are you going as well, or?
Yeah, we'll go. I'll just go
so
tell the
flustered
team
by that
about the
phone call.
contest.
Oh wait, Scarlet's gonna ask Chan. Oh, I thought Scarlet was gonna talk.
No,
to Chan.
Scarlett's still doing her thing. It's fine.
They're all coming to the room.
Yeah, that's what I thought we were doing.
I disappeared.
No, you're not.
right here.
You're over here.
I was just gonna come up to the door and be like all excited with the books. And then she was gonna like just barge in and then see Luna and Lavi like together and then go all shy, blushy and be like, I'm sorry, I'll tell you later and come out.
No, come back. We're not doing anything.
Are you sure? Cause I
Yeah, I was just showing him my Aerodactyl.
Jade.
And Jade is going to turn completely red and walk right out the door.
I don't get it. Lavi looks to Luna's like, do the girls have a fever or something? Why are they all turning red?
I'll go grab Scarlet and see if she has any information.
Show him your Jigglypuff.
I got two of them. One is small and one is huge because I forgot we got that freakishly huge one.
Oh my
Whoa.
Crap, no, I
Jigglypuff.
can't.
I'm a jiggle that puff.
I broke the game.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you. Okay.
There
Anyway.
you go. There you go. All right. So you guys all get dragged in. I guess every single person in Fresh Floof has a fever.
You girls feeling better?
Hey, Scarlett's just like shuffling a little bit nervously, just like she's kind of forgotten why she came there.
What about
And then Vulpix kind of just
nudges her?
nudges at her leg, and she's like, oh yeah, Lavi, we found these books.
Oh,
They're in Ransay, so I can't read them, but I'm pretty certain that they relate to burst crystals.
well, I can't read either, but I appreciate the offer.
But Lucario can.
Oh, right.
And I can then speak to Lucario, because I don't hear Ransay when we talk in our head.
Greetings, citizens! My name is Luna the Pokemon Ranger. It's thanks to viewers like you and websites like Patreon that we can keep this show going for as long as it has been. But worry not, we don't expect your support for free, though that would be nice of you. You can gain cool rewards like monthly lore packets, creating special encounters, or even creating characters that could support us directly or indirectly on our journey with our Junior Trainer and Ace Trainer reward tiers. Support us today, and we can keep our way to the road to victory.
Do you want happiness in your life? Well, we don't sell that! Cute jellyfish plushies, now on sale at LoadingCrewCrafts.com. Use the coupon code HAPPINESS for 10% off your total order.
Okay, Lavi is gonna call out Lucario then. Lucario, buddy! Hey, can you read these books?
First of all, Scarlett's like goes to Lucario and says, "Do you mind if I channel with you so I can understand you?"
He nods.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, she does that.
He wants you to touch his sword.
Lucario stabs Vulpix.
No, leave Eve alone.
Like Sephiroth style.
Lucario stabs the books. All right. So Lucario takes the books and he starts flipping through them. And essentially, he's a little surprised because the first book is about the samurai families that came and conquered Japan. Or Japan. Came and colonized.
Utopus.
Yeah, colonized Utopus. I'm sorry. They colonized Utopus, and essentially it was like a bunch of Ransay names that have kind of devolved and kind of like these families don't really exist anymore. What's left have become the Shogun family, who are in charge of that power plant in Empire City. So essentially, the first book is just kind of like ancient backstory of Utopus that isn't super important. The next one, however, does talk about some occult things and how essentially the people of Ransay met up with the people of Kanto and they started forming little tiny villages. One of them, and you can see like this very, very crude map, must have existed on Route 7, was one of this little spot here in the swamp were one of the first villages between the people of between the people of Kanto and between the people of Ransay, and they formed a village of alchemist medical experts.
Huh.
So, yeah, and because the redstone was so populous here, they used it for pretty much everything. Weapons, medicine. It was basically this world's vibranium. Like, they just put that in everything. And the redstone responded really well to human and Pokemon aura. It allowed for burst, it allowed for battle bond, and even some other mystical weapons that could, in quotes, contain the gods.
Oh, interesting.
Shortly after this, though, like this, by looking at the map, this is what you're going to have to do a general education, because this is where your characters are going to have to deduce some things.
Oh, should I do general education?
General education would work.
I'm not even going to bother.
Or Jade, I think Jade has pretty decent general education too.
General education.
Possibly Jade. Wait.
15 for Scarlet, not bad.
15's real good. You should have it. You just may not have it really well. Jade 2.0 character sheet. Go to the bottom.
I know nothing.
Hey, wasn't that the swamp we were just in?
You've got 5d6 in general education, sweetie.
Where is that then?
Go to Jade 2.0.
Luna's role, rather than actually help figure anything out about this region, Luna's just like figured out what Jade and
There
Scarlet
it
were
is.
implying.
5d6. There we go.
Okay.
Rocks and gods. What's it all mean?
All right. According to this particular book, the Lawless Lake at the time that this was written was not there.
Oh.
And it was like there wasn't even really a river that ran. There was a river that ran down there, but it ended at that route, which is why it was built. The Lawless Lake is brand new, according to this.
Oh.
Okay.
At least from what you've deduced, because a couple hundred years ago it just wasn't there. And according to the maps and stuff, these mines where they mine the redstone used to be there at the Lawless Lake.
Okay, so they did like all the mines, and I'm guessing it filled in over the years?
Do one more general education, Jade and Scarlet, and Luna too, if you actually just anyone.
Boop!
Oh my God. Okay.
That
Actually,
might do it.
this makes great sense actually, because Tracy, you were raised here.
Yeah.
So Scarlet knows that in actuality, the Lawless Lake just kind of appeared one day. The lake just kind of appeared, like that land just got sunk somehow, and then water filled it in from the river. And no one has any explanation as to how it happened. Some people claim that people in Anar City did it. Some people claim that the swamp was just like a natural occurrence. But Scarlet, you know that a couple priests at the church say it was actually the will of Arceus that created the Lawless Lake.
Ah, okay, thank God. That's her.
What did the priest do?
The priest didn't do anything. The priest said.
Okay.
See, that's what they said, though, but that could just be a religious thing.
That's what's happened. The Lawless Lake is new, and because of that, most of the redstone mines that used to exist are either buried at the bottom of the lake or destroyed because of this sudden lake creation.
Lavi, go swim down there.
He does have the
With
I
your
like-
gills.
And a lot of people say it's Arceus specifically because the god of Ransay is in fact Arceus. Like the continent is shaped like him. So
Oh, okay.
Wow.
that's where a lot of the religion comes from as well.
I did not know that.
Fun fact, this is in Ransay lore. If you look at the Ransay map. Here, I'll bring it up. Honestly, Pokemon Conquest is one of the neatest
Oh
games.
wow, yeah, how can you miss that?
Yeah. You now have this mystery about this lake. You know that the redstone was mined from there. You know that the people of Ransay met up with some people of Kanto and they formed that little village in the swamp. And they're a village of alchemists, but they have since left. So there you go.
Oh. Does that mean we have to go back to the swamp?
There's some plot there. Also, you can be in a movie. And, you
Yeah,
know, any
Say
soul...
we help him with the movie.
Okay.
Did you
I
want to
mean,
do
you
that?
all can be in a movie.
I will play the best villain ever. And I think Lavi's the hero. I don't remember. What are the characters? Is everybody in it?
The hero is the producer.
Oh, well, that's lame.
Yeah.
He's funding the movie, so of course he is. All right.
So did that really help us? I mean,
Yeah, did the books actually help us in any way in regards to this?
I mean, we got a history lesson, but like, does that?
Oh, okay.
like-
So burst crystals are the exact history of burst crystals are not mentioned in there because they are a well-kept ninja secret.
Okay, so we need to go find some ninjas. Got it.
Exactly.
Don't we have a phone?
Oh, we have contact with the ninja village
Yeah.
or Kiza. Either one.
We have another burst crystal. Thanks.
Well, no, I mean, I'm
Well,
sure
I-
Lavi will have to go through a trial to prove himself, and it'll be totally awesome and everything. But yeah,
Or we could just enter the contest.
like, why are they giving out burst crystals?
Actually, I think so because Amber
That's a
decided me to go
Pretty
to a...
nice price for a contest.
Yeah, that's what, I just got off the phone with Amber, and she said that her family's there's gonna be a contest next month in Aristocrat Harbor, and her family knows a lot about them. So
Scarlett's
Okay, so they're not
Like,
winning. They're
At the word contest, she's just like, and she kind of like comes over to Jade and she's like, where, when, can we go, please?
next month, Aristocrat Harbor, and I think Amber said it sounded like she was saying that the prize was a burst crystal, but I could have misinterpreted what she was saying.
Are you taking part? Can I make you a dress?
What? No.
we
Please,
should
Why-
all take
why would
part
you-
so we have more chance of winning.
please.
Why-
Luna, can I make you a dress? Please. Please.
Sure.
Please, Lavi, can I make you a dress?
Well, the
contest.
categories are, what was it? Smart, tough, cute, cool, and I think that's it, isn't it?
And sexy.
Smart, tough, cute, cool, and smart, tough.
Smart, tough, cute.
Beauty.
Beauty.
Beauty, yeah, beauty, cute, clever, yeah, beauty, cute, clever, tough, and cool. So clever, so like Jade would enter clever, Scarlet would be cute, tough would be Lavi, and then Luna would be cool. That's what I'm thinking.
Luna's just sitting there like, I wanted to be beautiful.
Oh.
That's not really Luna's thing though. She's
Yeah,
always
I
kind of
probably
been.
wouldn't have done that.
No, I mean, like, if somebody wanted to go to beauty, they could borrow a melodic for it because that's like the beauty Pokemon.
I mean, Luna would probably just tackle all of them if she could.
Yeah.
I'm gonna win them all with Coco. Who doesn't love this guy?
I mean,
Hi.
the thing is, if you have a nice enough melodic, you could have a beauty contest almost in the bag with that alone.
Yeah, but Coco can dance. Dance, Coco.
Okay.
Lavi for smart.
Hey.
Lavi is a beautiful boy. Actually, that'd be cool to mix you guys up a little bit. But that's just what I was thinking. But that's that.
Oh no, there's been a typo. Lavi got entered into the beauty section.
Fem Lavi. Fem Lavi. Fem Lavi.
And then he actually wins with his Garchomp. A Garchomp can be a beautiful Garchomp.
Oh my
It
god.
would depend more on the type of Pokemon that we have anyway, because the movesets would be different.
Anyway, that's a month away. So why don't we explore the town?
All right.
Yeah.
You guys stay here a couple hours, heal up Lavi's injuries. Lavi, you are in tip-top fighting shape. However, your burst crystal is damaged, and so you cannot burst.
Oh.
But you guys gather up your stuff and you start heading outside. The ridiculously buff Nurse Joy waves you goodbye, and you guys step outside into Monarch Town.
See you later, love. Have a good one.
You guys reboard the bus and go back to the swamp. You guys get off the bus and you see that all the interns are healed. Yay!
Yeah.
We're not healed. We got our injuries back.
You're right. Let's get rid of those.
God, it was that sad about coming back to the dirty swamp.